Everyday Science, where we show you how to do simple experiments with objects you can find just in your own home. This is Hazel.
And this is Nat. And today we're going to be showing you how to do an experiment that looks at the difference between porosity and permeability.
Before we get started, we need to know what the difference is between porosity and permeability. So porosity is when something is full of tiny little holes and liquids or gases can travel through those holes.
Whereas permeability is the measurement of the ability of a material to allow fluids or gases to pass through it.
So where porosity is something full of holes,
permeability is the measurement of how well the liquid or gas can travel through those holes.
So why are we interested in porosity and permeability then, Hazel?
Well, it's because geologists are interested in how different rocks have different porosities and permeabilities, because this allows them to look for certain resources like water or oil and gas.
But don't worry, today we're not going to be using rocks, and we're definitely not looking for water, oil and gas. What we're going to do is use objects that you can find in your own home, and today that means we're going to be using chocolate bars as our rock samples. You will need milk, a bowl or some other kind of container. You'll need a solid chocolate bar, a bubbly chocolate bar, and a wafer chocolate bar.
So the first thing that you're going to need to do is to break or to bite the ends of all of your chocolate bars.
The next thing you need to do is pour your milk into a bowl or any similar container that you want to be using.
And make sure when you actually put your chocolate into the bowl that it touches the surface of the milk.
Right, all that's left for you to do now is to actually take your chocolate bars and try and suck up the milk through the chocolate bars using it like a straw. Which one of your chocolate bars works? So that's it. Which one of your chocolate bars was porous and which one was permeable?
But don't forget, the reason that we were doing this experiment is because we were interested in how the different chocolates represented different rocks. So, for example,
if we think about our solid chocolate bar that we were using, we were thinking about this representing something like a granite, which is a hard rock.
If we think about the bubbly chocolate bar that we were using, this is more similar to something like a sandstone or something you have around your house like a brick.
And as for the wafer chocolate bar, the one that we demonstrated with, we were thinking about something that was very, very soft. So we've got an example for a soil or gravel, something that you might find in your garden outside.
So why don't you try this experiment with other types of chocolate? Do you think some chocolates will work better than others? And which ones, therefore, do you think are permeable and which ones are porous?
Don't forget to share your results with us on one of our social media channels.
And leave us some comments in the sections below.